So this is your first hunt. You've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe. You're after a creature that can't be killed. The definitive apex predator. I could help you. Good luck with your journey.
The air in the Badlands is thick with tension, a quiet menace hiding behind every ridge and canyon. A new kind of hunter has arrived, one that moves with precision and an almost supernatural patience. Unlike anything seen before, this predator brings both fear and fascination in equal measure. Its presence changes the landscape itself, turning familiar trails into treacherous paths, and the wilderness into a playground of suspense and terror. The atmosphere is heavy with anticipation, as if the land itself knows something is coming, something unstoppable. Every rustle of wind, every distant echo, seems to carry the weight of imminent danger, setting the stage for a story that balances raw survival instincts with the thrill of the hunt. In this unforgiving terrain, humans are no longer the masters of their own fate. The predator watches, analyzes, and adapts. Its intelligence is beyond comprehension, its ability to blend seamlessly into its environment almost supernatural. As it stalks its prey, there is a chilling method to its movements, a silent strategy that makes every encounter unpredictable and lethal. Those who venture into the Badlands quickly learn that survival is not just a matter of skill or courage, it is a game of wits, stamina, and sometimes sheer luck. The predator does not merely hunt, it teaches a brutal lesson about the natural order, reminding all who face it of their fragility. The hunters, those who think themselves capable of facing the unknown, are forced to confront their limitations. Each attempt to outsmart the predator reveals their vulnerabilities, exposing human arrogance in the face of a far superior opponent. The tension is palpable, growing with every step and echo in the Badlands. Every movement is scrutinized. Every sound becomes a potential signal of imminent danger. In these moments, fear becomes a tangible presence, a force that tightens its grip with each passing minute. The predator is more than a creature, it is an embodiment of instinct, power, and the relentless pursuit of survival, challenging anyone in its path to rise or fall under its gaze. As the predator moves through the Badlands, the landscape itself becomes an accomplice to its hunting. Canyons, cliffs, and hidden ravines serve not only as cover, but also as instruments of suspense. The terrain amplifies every step, every heartbeat, creating a symphony of tension that crescendos with every encounter. The predator's mastery over its environment turns ordinary landscapes into strategic battlegrounds, making every human attempt at resistance both desperate and doomed. The interplay between predator and land is a dance of survival, an intricate choreography where the slightest misstep can mean annihilation. It is in this relationship that the story finds its deepest thrills, where fear is magnified by the environment itself, shaping every confrontation into a test of wit and endurance. The psychological intensity of facing an unstoppable force cannot be overstated. Those who enter the Badlands confront not only a physical threat, but an existential one. The predator's presence evokes primal fear, forcing its prey to wrestle with instincts they barely understand. Every shadow seems alive, every flicker of movement a harbinger of death. The tension stretches the mind and body to their limits, blurring the line between reality and imagination. In this relentless struggle, courage is measured not in physical prowess alone, but in the ability to endure the unknown, to remain vigilant when the world itself seems conspiring against you. Survival is no longer a given. It is a hard-earned prize achieved through strategy, resilience, and sometimes sheer desperation. The predator's advanced technology adds a terrifying edge to its natural prowess. Camouflage, advanced weaponry, and calculated precision elevate it from a mere hunter to an apex predator in every sense. Its arsenal allows it to adapt to any situation, making predictable tactics almost useless. For those who attempt to track or fight it, the experience is humbling. Each encounter exposes the limits of human capability and ingenuity. The predator turns every advantage into a weapon against its prey, demonstrating not just physical dominance, but also a profound understanding of strategy and control. The thrill of witnessing such intelligence in action adds a layer of awe to the horror, creating a narrative that is as captivating as it is terrifying. Conflict in the Badlands is relentless, a constant push and pull between predator and prey that drives the story forward. Every decision, every movement carries consequences, raising the stakes with each passing moment. The predator does not rush. It waits, analyzes, and strikes with lethal precision. Those who confront it are tested in ways that are both immediate and deeply psychological. The tension is unrelenting, a slow, burning fire that ignites with every misstep, every glance, every heartbeat. The struggle is not just physical, but moral and emotional, as humans face their fears, question their instincts, and grapple with the limits of their own endurance. The interplay between human ingenuity and the predator's unmatched skill creates some of the most gripping sequences. Moments of hope are fleeting, often ending in brutal reminders of the predator's superiority. Yet it is in these fleeting triumphs that the story finds depth, showing resilience, courage, and the determination to survive against impossible odds. The predator, while terrifying, also serves as a mirror, reflecting human fears, strengths, and weaknesses in a stark and unforgiving light. Each encounter becomes a narrative of adaptation and consequence, forcing characters to evolve or perish. The tension between predator and prey is both exhilarating and thought-provoking, elevating the story from simple survival horror to a psychological exploration of fear, strategy, and instinct. The Badlands themselves are a character, shaping the narrative and influencing every interaction. Rugged cliffs, dense forests, and hidden valleys provide both sanctuary and threat. Their beauty a deceptive mask over the danger that lurks within. Nature's unpredictability adds another layer of suspense, ensuring that survival is never certain. The predator exploits this environment with uncanny skill, turning ordinary terrain into instruments of terror. Human characters must constantly assess their surroundings, balancing caution with action, intuition with strategy. The landscape is not just a backdrop, it is a participant in the drama, amplifying tension, suspense, and stakes at every turn. This dynamic elevates every encounter, making the Badlands a living, breathing entity that enhances the predator's presence and the story's intensity. As the story unfolds, alliances form and dissolve, strategies succeed and fail, and the thin line between hunter and hunted blurs. Every decision has weight, and every action has consequences that ripple through the narrative. Characters are forced to adapt, to think creatively, and to confront their deepest fears. The predator's relentless pursuit creates a crucible, testing courage, intelligence, and resilience. In this high-stakes environment, survival is never guaranteed, and every success is fleeting. The constant tension drives the story forward, creating an immersive experience that captivates viewers, drawing them into the dangerous and unpredictable world of the Badlands. Each encounter reinforces the stakes, reminding all involved that the predator's dominion is absolute and inescapable. The suspense is amplified by the predator's unpredictability. Its intelligence and adaptability make every encounter unique, preventing complacency and keeping tension at its peak. Humans are challenged to think beyond conventional strategies, to anticipate movements and adapt constantly. The predator's tactics are not only physical, but psychological, exploiting fear, hesitation, and overconfidence. This dynamic creates a cat-and-mouse narrative that is as intellectually stimulating as it is viscerally thrilling. Every plan must be precise, every movement calculated, yet even the most careful strategy can fail under the predator's scrutiny. It is this unpredictability that sustains the narrative tension and keeps viewers engaged from start to finish. Even the smallest moments are charged with intensity. A glance, a sound, or a shadow can trigger a cascade of fear and action, illustrating the predator's omnipresence and mastery over its environment. Human vulnerability is starkly contrasted with the predator's lethal efficiency, highlighting the stakes in every scene. These moments create suspense that is both immediate and lingering, drawing the audience deeper into the narrative. The predator's skill and cunning are awe-inspiring, forcing characters and viewers alike to confront the fragile boundary between control and chaos. Each encounter reinforces the theme of survival against a seemingly unstoppable force, shaping a story that is as gripping emotionally as it is thrilling visually. In the end, the story of the Badlands is one of confrontation, adaptation, and survival. The predator's presence transforms every interaction into a high-stakes challenge, testing not just physical ability, but mental resilience. Every moment is a lesson in vigilance, strategy, and the raw instinct to survive. Humans must constantly evolve, confronting fear and uncertainty with courage and ingenuity. The predator serves as a catalyst, exposing the limits of human capability while elevating the narrative tension to its peak. The Badlands are unforgiving. The stakes are high, and the presence of an apex predator ensures that every heartbeat carries weight, every step carries risk, and every decision carries consequence. The story leaves viewers on edge, immersed in a world where fear is constant. Survival is uncertain, and the hunt is eternal.